Ascension souls, brace yourselves. The Pleiadians have delivered a stunning revelation, one that will shake the very foundation of your spiritual journey. The upcoming 3 days of darkness isn't just a cosmic anomaly, it's a pivotal moment for humanity's awakening. Are you ready to uncover the hidden truth behind this divine prophecy? Take a moment to affirm in the comments, "I am ready." Before we begin, I have a quick request. Our spiritual messages have faced some challenges reaching a broader audience lately. If our content resonates with you and you feel inspired to help spread the light, please consider liking the video and subscribing to our channel. Your support plays a crucial role in amplifying these messages and making a meaningful impact. What you do during these 3 days could determine your place in the new vibrational shift. Let's dive into the warning, the signs, and how to prepare for this extraordinary transformation. The Pleiadian warning. What's coming? Imagine being in a dark tunnel, unsure of what lies ahead. The air is still, and you can sense something powerful, something transformative, approaching. For a long time, this tunnel has felt endless, yet there's a whisper, a faint light just out of reach. That is the energy of the Pleiadian warning about the 3 days of darkness. It's not just an event, but a shift, a pivotal moment in the grand journey of humanity's ascension. The Pleiadians, beings from a distant star system, have long guided us on our spiritual path. They are like elder siblings, quietly whispering wisdom into our hearts, reminding us of the potential for growth and change. And now, as we stand on the cusp of this great transformation, they have sent us a message, a warning that cannot be ignored. They tell us that the 3 days of darkness will soon arrive, and with it, an opportunity for the next leap in our spiritual evolution. So, why is this moment so significant? Picture it like the moment just before a seed sprouts from the ground. The seed has been buried in the darkness of the soil, waiting, but inside, it's already beginning to stretch toward the sun. The darkness, though it seems like an end, is actually the beginning of something new, something powerful. And in this same way, the 3 days of darkness is not to be feared. It is a time of preparation, a space where we can cleanse ourselves of old energy and prepare to emerge into the light of a new era. The Pleiadians have warned that during these 3 days, the universe itself will pause. The usual cosmic flow will slow, and the veil between the physical and spiritual worlds will thin. It's as if the world is taking a collective breath, allowing each of us to reflect, to rest, and to reconnect with our higher selves. The darkness is symbolic, but it is also literal. It's a space where everything we know, the physical, emotional, and mental worlds, will shift. And during this time, we will be given a choice: to stay grounded in fear or to rise into a higher vibration. This period will be crucial because it will act like a cosmic reset button. Just as the moon goes through cycles of waxing and waning, we too are cycling through phases of spiritual growth. The 3 days of darkness represent a unique phase in this cycle. It is a pause, a stillness in time that allows us to cleanse ourselves, to let go of outdated beliefs, and to prepare for the great awakening ahead. Why is this period so critical in the ascension process? Ascension is like a river, and each of us is a boat floating down it. The river has many twists and turns, rapids and still waters. But as we approach the 3 days of darkness, the current grows stronger, the flow faster. This period will be like the moment when the river swells before it plunges into a waterfall. It's a brief moment of calm before the transformation begins in full force. For those who have been paying attention, who have been on their spiritual path, this will be a time of rebirth. They will be given the opportunity to realign themselves with their true purpose, to step into the higher vibration of the new earth. For many, however, this darkness will feel disorienting. Just like when a storm clouds the sky, the absence of light can create fear. But it's important to remember that true darkness is not absence, it's potential. It's in the darkness that the seeds of growth are nurtured. Without it, nothing new could emerge. The 3 days of darkness will not only clear the old, but also pave the way for the new. It is the great clearing, the cosmic spring cleaning, where the energies of fear, doubt, and negativity will be swept away, making space for the higher frequencies to settle in. The Pleiadian warning is a call to action, to prepare ourselves, to let go of the weight of the past, and to embrace this period of darkness as a sacred opportunity. It is a time to reflect, to dive deep into our inner world, and to heal any wounds that have been festering in the shadows. The Pleiadians encourage us to trust this process, to trust the timing of the universe. Like a river flowing to the ocean, we are all being carried forward to a place of greater peace, higher understanding, and deeper connection. The significance of the 3 days of darkness extends beyond the individual. On a collective scale, this event represents a critical moment in the awakening of humanity as a whole. Just as the sun sets each evening and the world seems to pause, the collective consciousness will experience a shift during these 3 days. It is as though we are all receiving a download of cosmic energy, awakening parts of ourselves that have been dormant for centuries. This event will align us with the broader cosmic timeline, the grand plan of the universe. We are not simply individuals walking separate paths. We are part of a vast, interconnected network of energy. The 3 days of darkness will highlight this connection, reminding us that we are all one, and that our personal ascension is deeply tied to the collective journey. Just as the stars form constellations, each of us is part of a greater whole, moving together toward a higher frequency. The energetic shift. What happens during the darkness? Imagine walking through a foggy forest, each step feeling uncertain, as the trees around you stand like silent sentinels. The air is heavy, and for a moment, you can barely see what lies ahead. But then, something shifts. Slowly, the mist begins to clear, revealing the vibrant life that was always there, waiting for you to see it. This moment of change, when everything feels still and quiet, is similar to what happens during the 3 days of darkness. It's a period of transition where energy slows down and shifts, creating a fertile space for spiritual growth. During these 3 days, the energy around us will be more palpable than ever. Just like the calm before a thunderstorm, there will be a stillness that allows the cosmic winds to stir. This energetic shift will feel like a wave rising just below the surface, unseen yet powerful. For those who are sensitive to energy, it will be as if the very fabric of the universe is vibrating at a higher frequency, tuning each of us to a new level of consciousness. In the physical world, we experience the sun rising and setting each day, giving us the rhythm of life. But in the 3 days of darkness, the cosmic energy is not following the usual path. The usual flow of energy, which feels like the predictable ebb and flow of the tide, will slow, creating a sense of suspension. It's like when you pause to listen to a song, and for a moment, the music stops, leaving only silence. This pause is not to be feared. Instead, it is in this silence that the universe will speak most loudly, allowing us to tune into energies we might not usually perceive. During this period of stillness, our spiritual vibrations will heighten. It's as though the universe is turning up the volume on the spiritual frequency. Just like when you tune a radio to find the right station, this shift will help you better tune in to your higher self, your intuition, and your connection to the divine. The veil between the physical and spiritual realms will thin, allowing cosmic energies to flow more freely. It's like being in a room where all the lights flicker out, leaving only the soft glow of a candle. In the darkness, the candle's light becomes clearer, sharper, and more significant than ever. But this darkness is not just an absence of light. It's a shift in consciousness, a shift that transcends the physical realm. While the sun may not shine, the light of our inner awareness will grow stronger. This period will feel like a deep dive into our inner worlds. It's like swimming into the depths of the ocean. Everything around us might seem dark, but we are being carried towards something more expansive, more profound. The darkness isn't the end. It's simply the beginning of a new kind of illumination. The energy of this time will work like a mirror, reflecting the places within us that are ready for transformation. The questions that have lingered in our hearts will come to the surface, and we will be forced to confront them head-on. For those on the spiritual path, the 3 days of darkness will be an intense period of internal transformation. This is where dormant energies within Ascension souls will be activated, like seeds buried deep within the soil, waiting for the right moment to sprout. These energies have been lying in wait, ready for this exact moment to emerge. It's as though the universe has set the stage for these energies to awaken, like a spring rain that nourishes the earth, coaxing flowers to bloom. These dormant energies may manifest as sudden bursts of insight, a deepening of intuition, or an enhanced connection to the divine. Some may even experience a profound spiritual awakening, like the first light of dawn, breaking through the darkness. For many, the 3 days of darkness will be a time of great spiritual growth. It's a time to shed old layers and align with the truth of who we are. Like a snake shedding its skin, we too will be given the chance to let go of outdated beliefs and patterns that no longer serve our highest good. This period will feel like an initiation, a powerful rite of passage into a new phase of our spiritual journey. It's the moment when we take the lessons from the past and use them to fuel our growth into a higher state of consciousness. But not all will experience this shift in the same way. For some, this period will be challenging. It's like being caught in a storm, where the winds blow fiercely and the sky darkens. The 3 days of darkness will bring unresolved emotions, unhealed wounds, and old fears to the surface. These shadows, hidden deep within our subconscious, will be exposed and demanding attention. It's in these moments that we have a choice: to embrace the darkness and allow it to transform us, or to resist, clinging to old patterns of fear and limitation. The darkness forces us to look within, to confront the parts of ourselves that we've been avoiding. The energy of this period can feel overwhelming, but it's essential to remember that this is a cleansing, not a punishment. It's like a river rushing over rocks, smoothing and shaping them, preparing us for the next phase of our journey. For those who are ready, the 3 days of darkness will be a time of immense opportunity. It's the moment when we stop resisting and start flowing with the energy of the universe. The higher vibrations will unlock new potentials within us, propelling us forward on our spiritual path. For others, it may feel like the universe is asking them to go within and heal, a necessary step before they can embrace the next stage of their growth. In either case, the energetic shift during this time is undeniable. The 3 days of darkness will serve as a catalyst for growth, a cosmic opportunity to evolve, to awaken, and to step into the next level of spiritual consciousness. Whether it feels like a gentle wave or a powerful storm, it will bring change. Change that is necessary for the ascension of the soul. Signs you are already feeling the shift. Have you ever felt like the air is different? As if the world around you is shifting subtly but powerfully? It's as though the ground beneath you isn't as steady as it used to be, and something big is just around the corner. If you've been experiencing strange sensations or unusual events lately, you might already be feeling the energetic shift that is leading us toward the 3 days of darkness. This shift doesn't announce itself with flashing lights or loud sounds. Instead, it creeps into our lives like a gentle breeze, gradually changing the atmosphere. The symptoms of this change are both physical and emotional, often appearing without warning. Just as the weather changes suddenly with a storm or a breeze, the energetic shifts we are experiencing can feel unpredictable. One of the most noticeable signs is a sense of extreme tiredness, a kind of energy depletion that doesn't seem to go away, no matter how much you rest. It's as if your body is running on empty, like a car running out of fuel. You may feel like your energy is being drained, leaving you fatigued and needing more sleep than usual. This tiredness isn't just physical. It's an emotional and spiritual exhaustion as well. It's the body's way of preparing for a reset, a time to recharge in order to make space for the higher vibrations coming in. The body is also one of the first places where you'll feel this shift. Some people report experiencing physical discomforts like headaches, muscle aches, or a feeling of pressure in the head or chest, similar to the sensation of a storm cloud pressing down on the atmosphere. These physical symptoms aren't a cause for concern. Rather, they are signs that your body is adjusting to new energetic frequencies. Just as a plant must stretch and bend to reach the sunlight, your body is stretching to align with the heightened energies around you. Along with physical fatigue, many people experience vivid dreams or even strange sensations while they sleep. These dreams can be intense, sometimes feeling more real than the waking world. They may be filled with symbolism, powerful emotions, or even a sense of meeting otherworldly beings. These dreams are like a mirror to the subconscious, showing you areas of your life that need attention or healing. Just as dreams can sometimes feel confusing or unclear, the shift you are feeling may be difficult to fully understand at first. But just like the morning fog clears to reveal the landscape, over time, the purpose of these dreams and sensations will become clearer. Another sign of the energetic shift is the feeling of heightened intuition. It's as if your internal compass is becoming more finely tuned, guiding you with a sense of knowing that doesn't come from logic or reason, but from a deep inner wisdom. This intuitive awareness can be likened to the way a tree can sense the coming rain before it arrives, even though there's no way for the tree to see it. You may find yourself picking up on things you didn't notice before, feeling like you are more connected to the energy around you. You might experience sudden insights, realizations, or a gut feeling that something important is about to happen. These intuitive nudges are a direct connection to the cosmic energy that is flowing through you and all of humanity. They are guiding you toward what you need to do next on your spiritual journey. Strange synchronicities can also be a clear indicator that the shift is already underway. You may notice things lining up in a way that feels too precise to be mere coincidence. Perhaps you think of someone you haven't spoken to in years, and then, out of the blue, you hear from them. Or you may be thinking about a question, and shortly after, you come across the exact answer in a conversation or in a book. These synchronicities are like the universe winking at you, showing you that you are on the right path. They are reminders that everything is connected and that you are part of a larger cosmic dance. Just as the stars align in the sky, these little moments of magic are part of the grand alignment taking place within and around you. The 3 days of darkness isn't something that happens out of nowhere. It's the culmination of a process that has been unfolding for a long time, and the signs are already present. This period of darkness will be a time of deep reflection, spiritual growth, and inner transformation. The symptoms you are experiencing are preparing you for this powerful shift. It's like the moment before a storm breaks, when the air is still and everything feels heavy and expectant. The heightened intuition, the fatigue, the vivid dreams, and the synchronicities are all preparing you for the powerful energies that will come with the darkness. It's important to understand that these signs are not just random events or discomforts. They are the universe's way of helping you attune to the incoming changes. Just as a musician tunes their instrument before a performance, your body and mind are being tuned to a higher frequency. This preparation isn't always easy. Just as a caterpillar goes through a painful transformation inside the cocoon before it emerges as a butterfly, these energetic shifts can feel uncomfortable or unsettling, but they are ultimately leading you toward growth, higher awareness, and a deeper connection with the divine. Things you must do to prepare for the 3 days of darkness. Imagine standing on the edge of a great river, the current rushing past you. The water is powerful, unpredictable, and deep. Yet, if you prepare yourself by grounding your feet firmly into the earth, you will feel steady despite the swirling chaos around you. The 3 days of darkness is much like this river, a powerful wave of change that will test your spiritual resilience. However, by taking certain steps to prepare, you can remain calm, centered, and aligned with the energies of this time. Let's explore the crucial actions you can take to ensure that you navigate this transformative period with grace. Ground yourself. Stay rooted in the present moment. In a world filled with distractions and constant movement, it's easy to feel unsteady, like a leaf blowing in the wind. However, grounding yourself is like planting your feet deep into the earth, becoming immovable no matter how strong the winds blow. Grounding involves staying rooted in the present moment, being mindful of your surroundings, and connecting deeply with your physical body. It's like walking barefoot on the grass, feeling the cool earth beneath your feet, and reconnecting with the energy of the planet. To ground yourself, take time each day to breathe deeply and consciously. Feel the air enter your lungs and the energy flowing through your body. Take a moment to sit quietly, focusing on the sensations around you, the warmth of the sun, the sound of birds chirping, or the soft rustle of leaves. Being in the present moment helps to calm the mind, steady the heart, and prepare you to handle any emotional or energetic shifts that come your way during the 3 days of darkness. Grounding practices such as walking in nature, meditation, or simple breathing exercises will help you stay centered and focused during this period of change. Strengthen your energy field. Protect your aura. Our energy field or aura is like an invisible shield surrounding our body. When our aura is strong and vibrant, we are less likely to be affected by negative energies. But during the 3 days of darkness, the heightened energies can make our auras more vulnerable to external influences. Imagine your energy field as a bright, glowing light, like a lantern in the dark. If you don't take steps to protect this light, it may flicker or dim. Strengthening your energy field is essential during this time, as it will help you stay protected and maintain a high frequency. One of the best ways to protect your aura is through daily practices of self-care and energy cleansing. Visualize a bright light surrounding your body, like a golden bubble, protecting you from unwanted energy. Regular meditation, working with crystals, or using essential oils like lavender or sage for energy clearing can also help strengthen your aura. When you strengthen your energy field, it acts as a shield, preventing you from absorbing negative or draining energies and allowing you to remain aligned with your highest self. Connect with your higher self. Align with your purpose. During times of great transformation, it's easy to lose sight of your true purpose. The 3 days of darkness can stir up confusion, uncertainty, and emotional turbulence, making it difficult to see clearly. That's why it's crucial to stay connected to your higher self, the part of you that holds deep wisdom and guidance. Think of your higher self as a guiding star in the night sky, always there to lead you through the darkness. To connect with your higher self, practice regular meditation, prayer, or other spiritual practices that help you tune into your inner wisdom. Meditation is like turning down the volume on the outside world and listening to the quiet whispers of your soul. Take time each day to close your eyes, focus on your breath, and listen to the messages that arise from within. These messages may come as subtle feelings, intuitive nudges, or even visual images. Trust these insights, as they will guide you toward clarity and alignment during the 3 days of darkness. By staying connected to your higher self, you'll feel grounded in your purpose, regardless of the challenges that may arise. Set intentions for the shift. Clarify your spiritual path. The 3 days of darkness will be a time of deep transformation, and to make the most of this opportunity, it's essential to set clear intentions for your spiritual journey. Think of your intentions as the seeds you plant in fertile soil. Just as a gardener carefully selects the seeds they want to grow, setting intentions allows you to plant the seeds for your spiritual growth. When the time comes for the shift, your intentions will serve as a guide, helping you to stay focused and aligned with your highest path. Take some time before the 3 days of darkness to reflect on your spiritual goals. What do you hope to achieve during this time? What are the areas of your life where you want to experience growth or healing? Write down your intentions and review them regularly. This process will help you stay centered and focused, ensuring that you use this powerful time for personal transformation and spiritual evolution. The 3 days of darkness will provide a unique opportunity to manifest these intentions, so it's essential to be clear about what you want to achieve. Seek support from your spiritual community. Amplify collective energy. Just as a single candle's flame can be small, but when many candles are lit together, they create a powerful light. Connecting with your spiritual community will amplify your energy during the 3 days of darkness. This period of transformation can be intense, and having like-minded souls to share the journey with will provide support, encouragement, and strength. Your spiritual community can serve as a source of comfort, wisdom, and shared energy, helping to uplift you when the darkness feels overwhelming. Whether you connect with your spiritual community online, in person, or through meditation groups, make sure to nurture these relationships, share your experiences, offer support to others, and draw on the collective energy of the group. Just like the roots of a tree intertwine to create a stronger foundation, when you align with others who are on a similar path, you create a collective energy that can help carry you through the challenges of the 3 days of darkness. The power of unity is immense, and during this time, it will be essential to surround yourself with those who support your spiritual growth and evolution. Things to avoid. During the 3 days of darkness. The 3 days of darkness is a profound and transformative period that brings with it both challenges and opportunities. Imagine being caught in the middle of a storm at sea. While the waves may be rough and the winds howling, there are ways to stay afloat. Avoiding certain pitfalls will help you ride through this tumultuous time with strength and grace, ensuring that you remain focused on your spiritual evolution. There are key things to be mindful of during this intense period. Let's explore them in depth so you can make the most of this sacred time. Fear and panic. Releasing fear-based thoughts. Fear can be like a shadow that looms over you, darkening your mind and heart. It can make everything seem uncertain and uncontrollable, clouding your perception and making you doubt your path. During the 3 days of darkness, fear-based thoughts are one of the most powerful forces to guard against. Fear is a natural reaction to the unknown, but it has a tendency to distort reality, much like a fog that hides the path ahead. Instead of letting fear take root, it's crucial to trust in the process of ascension. Imagine yourself as a tree rooted deeply in the earth, swaying in the wind but standing strong through the storm. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be and that the universe is guiding you through this darkness for your highest good. Whenever fear arises, acknowledge it without letting it control you. Take a deep breath, center yourself, and focus on the light within. Practicing mindfulness or meditation can help shift your focus from fear to trust, allowing you to face the darkness with a calm and clear heart. Disconnection. Staying open to spiritual guidance. Disconnection during the 3 days of darkness can be like walking in a dense forest with no map. The path ahead may seem unclear, and you might feel lost or unsure. This is a time when isolation can feel tempting, but it's vital to stay open to spiritual guidance. Whether through meditation, prayer, or simply listening to your inner wisdom, spiritual guidance is like a lantern in the dark, helping you navigate the twists and turns. During this time, avoid withdrawing from your spiritual practices. The darkness may feel intense, but it is precisely in these moments that spiritual connection becomes most powerful. Stay open to the messages you receive, whether they come from within or through external sources. Your intuition will be heightened, and the insights you receive will help you align with your higher self. Connecting with your spiritual community, even in small ways, can amplify your energy and provide support during this period. Just as a plant needs sunlight to grow, you too need spiritual nourishment to thrive during the 3 days of darkness. Negative influences. Avoiding toxic environments and people. Think of your energy as a delicate flower, opening to the warmth of the sun. The people and environments you surround yourself with are the elements that nourish or drain your energy. During the 3 days of darkness, it's especially important to avoid toxic environments or individuals who may lower your vibration. Negative energy can be like a storm cloud that casts a shadow over the sun, dimming your light and distracting you from your purpose. Be mindful of the conversations and situations you engage in. If you find yourself in an environment or with people who constantly bring negativity or fear, it's time to step away. Protect your energy by setting boundaries and seeking spaces that nurture your growth. This doesn't mean avoiding people you love, but rather prioritizing your own spiritual well-being during this transformative time. Just as a garden needs the right conditions to thrive, so too do you need the right energy around you to grow. Overindulgence. Maintaining physical and emotional balance. The 3 days of darkness can stir up a whirlwind of emotions: fear, excitement, sadness, and hope, all swirling together like a storm. While it's important to honor and process these emotions, it's equally crucial to maintain balance. Overindulgence, whether in food, drink, or emotional extremes, can be like an anchor weighing you down, making it harder to stay afloat. Instead, take this time to nourish yourself in ways that support your physical and emotional health. Practice mindfulness in everything you do. Eat foods that make you feel light and energized. Engage in calming physical activities like yoga or walking, and take time to reflect on your emotional state. This is a period of deep transformation, and just as a seed requires care and attention to grow, your body and mind need the same level of care to stay balanced. Avoid using distractions to numb the intensity of the experience. Face the challenges directly, with the understanding that this period of darkness is temporary and growth will come from navigating through it with awareness. Ignoring the signs, honoring spiritual insights. Imagine walking through a fog where you can barely see in front of you, yet your senses guide you. This is the role of the spiritual signs and insights you'll receive during the 3 days of darkness. These messages may come as feelings, synchronicities, dreams, or thoughts that seem to arise out of nowhere. It's easy to ignore these signs, especially when the world feels chaotic, but doing so is like refusing to listen to the whispers of your heart. The signs are your guidance, your connection to the universe, and they are here to help you navigate this profound shift. When you receive insights or intuitive nudges, take the time to acknowledge and explore them. Trust that the universe is communicating with you, offering you the wisdom you need to move forward. Whether these messages come through dreams, visions, or quiet moments of reflection, honor them as sacred truths. Don't dismiss the small moments of clarity, as they often hold the key to deeper understanding and transformation. The transformation after the darkness. The 3 days of darkness is a challenging and profound period, but just as night always gives way to the light of dawn, this darkness is the gateway to an incredible transformation. When we emerge from the darkness, it will be like stepping into a fresh morning, where everything is clearer and brighter. The journey through this period marks a significant spiritual rebirth for those who are ready, and the impact it has on our collective consciousness will resonate for ages to come. Spiritual rebirth and clarity. During the darkness, everything can feel uncertain, as if we are walking through a thick fog. But this fog isn't meant to disorient us. It's meant to strip away everything that no longer serves us. Just like a sculptor chisels away at a block of marble to reveal a masterpiece, the 3 days of darkness will chip away at our old patterns, fears, and attachments. It's in this moment of seeming chaos that true spiritual rebirth happens. Think of it as the deep stillness before the bloom of a flower. It may seem quiet on the surface, but beneath it, powerful forces are at work, preparing for something beautiful. In the same way that a seed must break through the soil to become a plant, we too must break through the discomfort of this darkness to emerge renewed. After the darkness passes, the clarity that follows will be like the fresh light of the morning sun, illuminating everything in our lives with newfound understanding. we will see more clearly the path ahead, the lessons we've learned, and the opportunities for growth that await us. This clarity will empower us to move forward with purpose and strength. The end of a cycle and the beginning of a new era. The 3 days of darkness represents the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. Much like the turning of a page in a book, this transition signifies the end of an old cycle that has served its purpose. The familiar ways of thinking and being are falling away, making space for a new era, one that aligns more closely with our higher selves and the divine blueprint for our lives. For those who are ready, this transformation will feel like stepping into a new world. Imagine walking into a room that has been locked for years and suddenly discovering the door is open, revealing an entirely new space. The 3 days of darkness will be the moment when this door is opened, and those who are prepared will step through, ready to embrace a reality that is more aligned with their true essence. This new era is not just about individual growth, but about collective awakening, a shift that will ripple through humanity and elevate us to a higher state of consciousness. Impact on the collective consciousness. Just as a pebble thrown into a pond sends ripples across the water, the 3 days of darkness will create waves throughout the collective consciousness. When individuals undergo their own spiritual transformations, these shifts affect the energy of the entire collective. It's like the energy of one flame igniting another, sparking a global awakening. The more people who undergo this transformation, the more the collective consciousness is elevated, and this is how we will all ascend together. This period of darkness will bring about a shift in how we view the world, ourselves, and each other. Like a painter stepping back to examine their work, we will see the bigger picture more clearly. Our understanding of unity, love, and purpose will deepen, and we will begin to recognize the interconnectedness of all beings. The result will be a more compassionate, awakened world where we understand that our individual actions have far-reaching effects on the collective. The 3 days of darkness may be brief, but its impact will be felt long after the light returns. Conclusion. Embrace the divine timing, the transformation. After the darkness isn't just about surviving the period, it's about embracing it. The universe operates on divine timing, and this moment is part of a larger plan that is unfolding perfectly, even if it's not always easy to see. We are being called to trust in the process and stay grounded as we move through these changes. It's like a river carving its way through the landscape. Though the water may appear turbulent, it's moving toward a greater purpose, shaping the land to create something more beautiful. For those who have prepared, those who have aligned with their higher selves and trusted in the guidance of the universe, this moment of transformation will be a blessing. You will emerge from the darkness like a butterfly emerging from its cocoon, stronger and more aligned with your true purpose. The light will return, and you will see the world anew, with eyes that have been opened by the wisdom gained during this period. As we come out of this phase of darkness, we will step into a world where we are more attuned to our spiritual path, more aware of our purpose, and more connected to one another. The 3 days of darkness will be the final step for many on their spiritual journey, a rite of passage that prepares them for the next phase of their ascension. As we prepare for this incredible event, we must remind ourselves that we are not alone on this journey. This is a collective experience, and by sharing our thoughts, experiences, and preparations, we can help each other stay grounded and focused. I encourage you to comment below with how you're feeling as the 3 days of darkness approach, and share any practices or insights you're using to prepare. Together, we can amplify the energy of this transformation and support one another as we move through this powerful shift. If you found this message helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to spread the word about the Pleiadian warning and the spiritual transformation that awaits us. Let's ensure that this message reaches those who need it most. The more we prepare, the more powerful our collective ascension will be. The light is coming, and those who are ready will emerge stronger, wiser, and more aligned with their true purpose. Let's embrace this divine timing and move forward into a new era of spiritual awakening together.